Fight!
Final Egg, also known as the final stage in the game for Sonic the Hedgehog. So, after 2 long weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we're finally here at the finale of Sonic's story. And I don't want to say one of the best stages in the game, because I say that for a lot of stages, but this is literally one of the best stages in the game. Sonic Adventure, I really love Sonic Adventure, okay? I've liked Sonic Adventure 2 more. I've played it more. But for Sonic Adventure, for the 3 main adventures, I really like them. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Amy is E102 is and Big is god-awful. So it's like, I agree with some Call Me Johnny, you know, his review of the game. It was like, the 3 main adventures, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, are fun. They're great, right? And I feel like instead of really having 6 adventures, they should have maybe just extended the time of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles' adventures. You know? Especially, no, just all 3 of them really should have been expanded. And that would have made for a better game, in my opinion, because even though, yes, there would have been more stages, more stuff to go through, I mean, you know, or what they could have done was they could have took the classic model and had, while it's in 3D, yes, just have zones. You know what I'm saying? Just have zones or something, you know, like act, you know, zone this, act 1. So it's like Final Egg, which is stage 10, so it'd be like zone 10, act 1, and then zone 10, act 2. Instead of making it a 6-minute stage, just break it up into 2 parts. So it's like they're 3 to 4 minutes each, you know. If they were gonna do that, I just feel like if it was just Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, I'd enjoy Sonic Adventure more. Because when you're 100%ing, you gotta play through Big's god-awful story. You gotta play through Amy's fucking terrible, stiff, slow gameplay. And then you gotta get through the shooting mechanics in E102. Gamma, who really just, it's not nearly as fun as the shooting mechanics that I'm used to in Adventure 2 with Tails and Eggman's next stages. You know, the shooting in this game feels unrefined, it feels sloppy, it feels, you know, it just doesn't feel good to me. Anyways, in my opinion, it just doesn't feel good. Sorry. But yeah, man, finally finished. Well, the date is uploaded because I'm recording this Sunday, but it'll be uploaded Monday. I don't have school tomorrow, so thank God. I hate going to school. Like, I like the fact that I'm learning, but the American education system is so fucking garbage. It's like, Jesus, it's like, I wish they actually taught us stuff that we would actually use. Instead of teaching us, like, I get that if you want to be like an engineer or something, you're gonna need geometry. But it's like, why couldn't they make high school more like college? It's like 9th grade year, yeah, freshman year, yeah, you take everything, but then really 10th, 11th, and 12th grade year, you really take what you want to take that's gonna help you later on in life. So it's like, if you graduate high school, you have a basic understanding of what you want to do, but in order to really get that job, you still gotta go to college. But it's like, at least in high school, they aren't wasting the last 4 years of free school. Those are the actual most important years. Now, if we don't really do anything in school from elementary and middle school, that's fine. Like, take China, for example, right? Not everybody goes into, like, high school is higher education in China, because it's like they cut down the people who aren't doing that well, and really most of them end up going to middle school, and then boom, that's it for you, right? But it's like here in America, if you're gonna make us go to high school, why not actually make high school, you know, important? It's like, I understand elementary school not teaching us anything. We're just learning the basics of school, getting used to school, you know, whatever. It's just really building us as people, you know, to actually be prepared to actually, you know, interact with people. Middle school, if they teach you the basics, like the stuff we're learning now, right? Like after algebra, unless you're doing some kind of higher stuff that really requires math, after algebra 1, you really don't need math again. Like, to be honest with you. I mean, calculus is only for those who are really going to be crunching numbers and stuff like that. But even really so, I mean, not to the degree that they teach you. Because it's like, they teach you all these steps and shit that you're never going to use because computers now do it. So it's like, you know, I still just don't get why the school board, you know, it's like, my teacher was trying to defend it, telling us, yeah, you're never going to use this in life, but you have to learn it because the school district said you have to. Well, that's my problem. Why doesn't the fucking school district change it? Like, that shit isn't helping me. Like, damn. We had a personal finance class, right? And it was supposed to be helping us with, learning how to balance checkbooks and how to write off taxes and all that. The important shit that they should be teaching in math. But it's like, they told our teacher that he couldn't teach it anymore because it's not something we need to learn. I'm like, what the fuck? That's more important than me sitting in geometry class and just sitting here fucking finding the angle measures of a goddamn triangle. Like, I don't fucking need that shit. But yeah, man. Damn. I don't know how the fuck I got on math and school and shit when I'm supposed to be talking about goddamn Sonic Adventure. How the fuck did I get on that? While we're talking about school and shit, let's talk about Eggman's intelligence, man. I get Eggman's supposed to be really smart because he comes up with all these goddamn inventions and shit. But is Eggman just an impatient bastard? Because, like, he sits up here and comes up with these ingenious-ass plans and then fucks them up himself. Like, at least in the Archie comics, right? At least one of his plans succeeded. And he really did, you know, beat Sonic. But it was just like something miraculous happened, and that's why Sonic didn't technically get defeated. So that's cool or whatever, right? But it's like, in terms of him actually defeating Sonic in the games, he never really does. And it's like, why? His, like that shit right there, just sitting there dancing and shit. He makes such obvious weaknesses. And I would like to see a game where it's like you have multiple stories in Sonic's story, like an adventure type game, right? Wish they made an Adventure 3 where it was like in Sonic's side of the story he loses. It's like, you know, kind of like in Adventure 2 where he was about to get blown up, but then he miraculously got chaos control. I don't want him to die, but I do want him to lose. And it's like Shadow or somebody comes in and helps him. Like, not really helps Sonic, because, you know, Shadow's still technically the anti-hero, right? So it's like, he's not really helping Sonic as much as he is just the good of mankind or something. Like, basically just stopping Eggman. It's not that he's helping Sonic, he's stopping Eggman, you know? So it's like, something like that, but I just want Sonic to fucking lose to Eggman. Like, I want Eggman to actually put his creation into actual useful work and actually beat Sonic. Like, damn. My favorite, I used to like the Archie comics. I really fell off from them. I'm pretty sure, do they still go on, guys? Like, do the Archie comics still, like, release, like, I think they release, like, monthly or something like that. Do they still do that? Do they still go on? Like, are they still making more volumes of them? Because if so, I might go on Amazon or eBay or something and just buy, like, a whole bunch of them. Because I remember back in 5th grade. 5th grade was where I stopped. I had this friend named Andre. And, damn, I don't even know where Andre goes to school anymore. But I know he was in middle school with me. And he really fell off from me, too. It was like the Archie comics is something we used to read, like, every fucking day in class. because they just be awesome. So it's like, I would love to see some of the battles from the Archie comics put into games. Like the one where I was talking about where Sonic loses and he technically dies, you know? Or like the, when Sonic became Mecha Sonic. And then Knuckles had to go Mecha Knuckles in order to stop him. Why isn't that in a fucking game? That'd be awesome. Mecha Sonic is in a game. I'm pretty sure Mecha Knuckles is in a game. So why not have them in the same game? It's like a Sonic game based purely off the Archie comics. And it's kind of like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, where it's like, you know, you select a specific battle or a specific period, and then you go there and you replay whatever happened there. Or you actually play it. You know, you play the events that are supposed to happen. That'd be awesome. But no, they don't want to make that shit. But yeah, that was the final boss for Sonic, and now we're about to get into the credit scenes. You know, there is no really scene. Eggman's base blowing up. I don't know how they both got here, but they did, and Sonic just lets Eggman get away, like always. I don't know where Eggman is going, but he's going somewhere, damn it. And here comes Tails, you know, after all that time. After an entire night, you finally find Sonic. Don't criticize. This song is awesome. I'm just living by my own reason. I don't know which version of It Doesn't Matter I like better. The DX version is more, I don't want to say nostalgia-like, because I have more memories with the Adventure 2 version. But that's only because I played Adventure 2 first. It's weird how my video game started off. It's like, I saw Adventure 1 on the Dreamcast first, because my uncle, back when he was in like middle school, I think I told this in an earlier part, but he used to play it with his friends or whatever, so they were on the Dreamcast. So I saw Adventure 1 on the Dreamcast, and I remember specifically what scene I saw. He was going into Red Mountain with Sonic, and the egg carrier was flying by. I was like, damn, that looks cool. And then I mistook it just for another, I just knew it was Sonic Adventure. So on my Gamecube that I had, I remember I had got Sonic Adventure 2, and that was the first game I ever played. And it was different from the one I saw on the Dreamcast, but I said, oh, fuck it, whatever. You know. So Adventure 2 was my first ever video game. Then I got Budokai 3 on the PS2, which, yeah, that. I got Adventure DX on the GameCube. So I played them out of order. I played them just like they came out. Because remember, if you remember, the GameCube remixes came out, Adventure 2, then Adventure DX. I don't know why the living fuck they would do that. But they did. Because Adventure 2 came out in Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube, the remake, came out in 2002. And then Adventure DX came out in 2003. And I was just like, why the hell would they do that? But hey, I can't control what they do. But yeah, game is good. Sonic's gameplay, as always, was fucking fantastic. The cutscenes were good. The graphics are amazing. You know, especially for a Dreamcast game, they were amazing. But for this well, not HD, but they did enhance the graphics a lot. Like the GameCube version that we just played through, you know, is enhanced a lot from the Dreamcast version, trust me. And in terms of the character models, at least. And so the graphics, even on the Dreamcast version, were great, but the GameCube really, you know, pushed it. So graphics were great, gameplay was great, like I said. The music is fucking fantastic. The level design is fucking fantastic. It's like, this game is, half of the game is really great, you know, and there's really a lot to do, because even after we beat the story mode, guys, I'm not going to show this on camera probably, I might later, but there's still so much more shit to do, because even after you finish the story mode, you have, what's it called? You have the mission mode, where you have like 100 missions to do, and like they're spread out with each of the 6 characters. So you got 100 missions to do. You got the chow to raise in order to go to the races and shit. You got the mini games that you get as you collect emblems. Emblems are all around the what's it called, hub world and shit. It's like there's so much to do in this game, bro. And I think Sonic Adventure DX might have the most replay value. Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 have the most replay value in any of the Sonic games. Like, they really, after those games, they really fell off with replay value. Like, they really didn't know what kind of extra content to put into the games to make it fun. Sonic 06 actually had a lot of replay value when you look at it. Yeah, and there really a lot of missions. You had the boss attack. You know, you had the DLC. That had a lot of replay value too, but these 2 games really took the cake for replay value. But the credits are about to be over. Just know that this game is amazing. I love it. Yeah, I really get all like it really great. But yeah, man, I mean, what more can I say? This has been your boy, T-Dub Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, peace out.